here. Well, at a new angle, at a new funny angle, eh? I'm Zoe and this is Divinity Within Thee, where we take time to get in touch with the divine. Like now, do I need sunglasses because I'm at the sun, or think I'm cool without it? It's like a little bit bright, but at least you guys can see me today. I had to do a bunch of stuff today. Like, why am I having to run around and do stuff for myself on my birthday? I feel like to have to birthday prep for your own birthday is stupid. So I was like, just get over it, right? Get over it. So I think I'm kind of over it. Like this. Should I put this on? So anyways, today, I feel like I should put this on. I was wearing it as a head thing yesterday. Should I? Yes or no? Too much? So anyways, I was wearing it as a head thing yesterday. I'll show you guys what I'm wearing today. This is a really old piece. These were all one of a kind. This has the hearts. This particular material is like swimsuit material. And then of course, my tubie and hearts. And then today I have just a little silk tie. Dream. Loving the dream. Dreaming the love. Okay, so these are really cool. I made them a long time ago. What is this? That M on dream looks a little dirty. Watch out now. Watch out, guys. You guys, I've been having this so much energy coming through from the collective. Also, what's going on right now is this epic comet, 3-Eye Atlas, and they're like this really beautiful collective energy of love for all the people that have been doing their work and are really like ready, you know, for all of my indigos and star seeds and all this other, you know, light worker, star seeds, all this, you know, 3-Eye Atlas is actually coming through because, you know, to give the upgrades, to give the downloads, and it just is like, it's feeling super amazing. I think I'm gonna put this one back on. I thought it was cool. Crown, you guys. So I'm really just been tuning into this energy a lot because I'm enjoying feeling this beautiful, connected, like galactic connectedness, you know? Yeah, how's that? Like that, right? Yeah, epic. So that's where I'm at, you know? It's just like, I want to feel this dope, like, connectedness, and I feel like that's why, I think that's why it's important that we understand that not like all like source creator, divine, all of these angels, ancestors, right? These are all spiritual beings. They're all higher level, higher dimensional beings that we're basically saying, hey guys, what's going on? We're tapping in. Like, can we have a little chat? So, oh God. These are from my favorite tree outside, and they have, like, how beautiful is this? I did my makeup to match them today. Actually, I really felt like my makeup was more like an orchid. But they're like, oh my God. And they smell like an apricot. Oh my God, you guys. I did these because actually this other tree over here, for anybody that follows me on my Instagrams, this one has so many, and what I noticed today, actually, you guys, is that the center is like this orange inside of this dark pink. So it's like this whole thing, right? Hello, everybody. I can't see. I don't have my other device open. I can just see when you guys say hello that it's popping up. I can't see on the device which I record my videos on. I'm just sharing today. I'm just tuning in because this channel, this frequency, this collective, this 3-eye atlas, it's like this ancient type of love, like this so pure, like ancient type of love. It's like, it's like this, yeah, I don't know how, it's like kind of indescribable. It's like a feeling. I think that's why it's so important that we're here, like in this third density, experiencing all of these different feelings, right? Like love and sadness and whatever people experience, right? I think that's the point, is we're here to experience all of these feelings and to really tap into the Earth School experience. And so because we're tapping into that, you know, we're getting to feel more. And as we're going to these higher dimensions, right, as we're tapping in more to this unity consciousness, this love space, it's this very soft, gentle, like relaxed, like it's like this feminine, it's like a it's not like drunk. It's like not quite like sedated, but like a little bit, like I feel like it's a little bit stony, you know, like it's like this like like it's just this yummy like you know, when you're like, ooh, it's so good, when you're just like kind of squinting, but you're like, ooh, what is this gonna be? I don't know. Ooh, like this, it's like this type of energy. And so because it's like a lot of feeling, and because the feeling is kind of like rushing the body, right? You guys may be feeling like there's a lot of things happening with your body. And so make sure, it's really important to rest and to eat. Like, try not to binge eat. Like, I definitely have been eating more sugary things than I normally do, which normally I shouldn't be doing that. I don't really eat sugar, but you know, be mindful of your intake of everything, of your screen time, of the people, of what you're eating, everything like this, because the cleaner and clearer you are, the higher your frequency is, like, to be able to connect in, the more downloads you can get, right? You know, like imagine, like, you remember the movie Matrix, you know, how when they're like plugged in, they're just like, oh, they're gonna learn whatever right now. It's like that. Imagine like this, we have like access to this super energy right now, right? That's like a billion times like what we are actually made of as our own little battery generators. And we're just like, oh, we're gonna talk about a fucking invasion and shit. It's like, no, bro, like, yes, either we're being invaded, either our thoughts and our fears are manipulating our mind frame, right? Either that's controlling us, and this is a fear state, right? The fear is what keeps the manipulation. The fear is what keeps the control. When they keep us at a scared that something's gonna happen, like, the thing is the higher beings, the higher entities and aliens and stuff like this, the majority of them don't want to hurt anybody. They're here to help or assist. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not here to harm us. Now, there is some that are not, like, you know, that are maybe not in this energy, right? They are feeding off of people that are connected to lower frequency things. So, like, if you have addictions or problems, right? Like, if you're like, you know, just like think of the basic things like lust, greed, gluttony. Like, if you have any of these problems and you're stuck to these problems, then you're staying stuck in these lower energetic spaces, right? And so they have an easier ability to kind of hop into that because they feed off of that. You know, you've seen all these like old cartoons and movies, like, I mean, you guys at least should have. Maybe I'm just really old, right? But where it's just like, you know, the dark things are like, it's like that, right? It's like, you just have to think like what we feed. If we're always just like, there's always a problem, or there's always a sickness, or there's always a fear, or there's always something to be scared of, or there's something that's happening, then there's always going to be something happening. The universe is doesn't choose sides. Does that make sense? It has no need to choose one or the other. It just gives you more of what you resonate with, more of what you agree to. So if you agree to low vibrational frequencies, low resonance, like, it's not about you saving people that are at another place. Like, if that's your people, then that's your people. Birds of a feather flock together. Like, if that's what you're entertaining, if that's what you're giving energy, right? Energy. If attention, energy flows where attention goes. So what you choose to give your attention to, or focus your attention to, or allow your focus or attention to be focused on, the people that you allow, right? Mirror neurons, right? Like, you're receiving and picking up transmission from this. So is it something that's good? Is it something that's healthy? Are these people consistently doubting, right? Are they doubting everything all the time? Or are they like, yeah, are they completely like a healthy amount of delulu? Or is it like complete delulu? Do you know, like, what is it? And like, something you guys also need to understand is everything that we thought was like, for the first thing to understand about coming into like knowledge or understanding the consciousness, right? The downloads that you can actually be able to receive, to be able to have telepathy and be able to channel the same, right? I'm not doing something that is like not available. I may be like more higher ranking, spiritually speaking, than most people, but I'm not doing something that is not available for people to be able to do, to tap into. You understand? This is an innate ability. It's like birthright ability that we have. Like DNA, like extra codes, light codes, everything unlocking. We're getting these upgrades. And that's what's happening. And that's why it's important, okay? The dupa, the incense is important. The ancestors really like it. It kind of keeps things clear. Also like fresh flowers. Yeah. And just like prayers, dear universe, source, creator, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, aliens, archangels, galactic federation, 3-eye atlas, and all those connected to it that have the best, highest vibrational frequency of love and light with the best intentions. We call upon your help, your clarity, your guidance, your protection to give us answers, truthful answers of love and light, of clarity, understanding, for the highest vibrational frequency and timeline possible for everyone involved. We thank thee for your guidance, for your clarity, for your protection, and for your presence. Thank you. So guys, yeah, so this energy is just this like, yummy. It's this really good feeling. I thought when I was tuning into it last night, like, I thought I was like having this like drunk feeling, but no, it was just like this. So it's just like, maybe as they're coming down and they're sensing this love, like this extra amount of love that exists here, like this is something, it's not that they don't have love, it's like they have love and unity consciousness, but how we feel things is different on this planet, right? You have to be like super special to be here now. You have to be like a spiritual warrior badass to basically be incarnate right now. Like you came here to do some stuff. You came here to slay a lot of ancestral trauma, karma, things like this, and to raise the vibrational frequency of the planet, the consciousness, the collective consciousness of the planet, right? Look at that. That was at 1444. Drink more water. The frequencies, the light codes, everything like that is also, the more hydrated you are, it's like you're a battery. I've talked about this before. we're like a battery. So imagine you're like a battery cell, and you have to be like, keep refilling the cell because the battery is like super hypercharged. And that's what's happening, is like this, all this energy is coming by and it's just like super hypercharged, and it's feeling amazing. I can tell you that. I want to see this here. All right. I'm like, I want to see it here. Make my flower crown. Yay, happy birthday to all my fellow Scorpios out there. What are you guys gonna be? What are you gonna be when you grow up? What are you gonna be for Halloween? What are you gonna be for my birthday? Drop it in the comments so we can see. Okay, collective. Messages for the collective. You guys, I can't see what you write in the chat here. I don't have my other, I'm charging the other device. I'm charging it so I can see what you guys say, but I don't know that I'm answering questions today. I'm just doing a channel because they're like having me, and I was sitting here doing this meditation, and it was just this really beautiful feeling. So I wanted to tune into it and share it with you guys. Okay. So let's for some of you guys, I'm sensing this very very playful, like very very childlike, playful type energy. It's like a little bit mischievous, but not really. It's just more like, it's more like puppy love. It's more like, yeah, it's just like I'm seeing like the two little, yeah, I'm seeing this movie Bambi, you know, like when the little animals, and they're just like, oh, and they find the one skunk finds the other skunk, and it's like, I'm gonna call you Flower or whatever, right? And they just like, where they didn't make sense to anybody else, all of a sudden, like they had this like soul recognition. Like in the movie, of course, it's like a physical, like the same type of animal, right? But it's like this soul type of recognition, you know? And it's like, it was like the little skunks, right? And it's like the poor little skunk, like everybody's like, oh God, this fucking guy, you know, like they couldn't get him. It's like his art didn't make sense, you know? Like it wasn't relevant at the time. And basically, yeah, basically just like magically is like going through the flowers, smelling the flowers, you know, just like stop to smell the flowers, and just like ends up running into this, this 10 of chalices, running into this forever partner, this forever dream girl. Hey guys, I can't see, I can only see when you guys pop up, when you guys send a message, but I can't actually see the message. I don't have my other device open. So I'm just doing a channel, I'm just tuning in. The energy, they're raising the love frequency of the planet, you guys. And it's like, if we've chosen to do the work and really have this dope like self-love, then we're getting like super rewarded, right? Like for some of you guys, what they're saying is like, if you decided to say like, maybe your ancestors, right? Or maybe the universe or somebody like sent different people. They sent different tests. They're saying testing. 1, 2, 3. Mic check. They sent different contestants. Okay. They sent different contestants to the show, or, you know, to the game or whatever. Hello, whoever's coming on. I can't see your guys' chats, but I can see that you're popping on. So it's like they're, yeah, so it's like they sent different contestants, different suitors. They may have even had, so some people may have even been using like maybe some angels or some other magic. There might have been other people that were trying to also prevent this, Okay, and you guys may have had like actually this higher divinely guided like angelic protection. Yeah, okay, so for some of you guys, you have been holding out, you've been waiting because you know you're like, no, this isn't everything. This isn't everything. Like, I actually put an order into the universe, right? I put an order into the universe, and like this, it's like this order, like I like it, but it's subpar. Like, this isn't what I want. Like, almost, like not quite, you know, like, oh, that's cool, but it's the wrong color, or like I need some different, those tires or rims don't really go so good with it, or so I don't know, you know, it's like this, like, okay, it just needs a few upgrades, like maybe if it's a little bit like this or like that, or maybe, you know, like what is your order? What is the order that you put in with the universe, okay, for your lover? Yeah, look at this, 2 of Cups. What is the order that you put in? Because it's something that obviously you've been waiting for, okay? Tell me about this. 7 of Swords and 9 of Wands. Woo! Okay, collective. For some, there was some people over here trying to do some sneaky, scandalous stuff, hiding, lying, some things, and they're over here acting like the victim, like the little wounded warrior, okay? Because they were probably up to no good. For some of you guys, they may have actually been up to actually more no good than you realize, is what they're telling me. Hold on. Why this is so much weight? So much weight, hold on. So what came out is the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah. Ooh, you guys. Okay, so someone that thought that they were more knowledgeable, that they thought that they could actually outrank you, collective. Yeah. They thought, I know more magic, I'm older, I'm wiser. What they tried to do is some type of sex magic. They tried to do some type of magic. They didn't think that you were actually as aware as you are. Interesting. And they tried to put you in this mental construct. They may have been trying to make you go crazy. They may have been trying to unalive you. Literally. Okay? This is crazy, you guys. What's going on? Who's out here? But yeah, someone thought that they could outsmart, and they thought that they would for sure be able to win somebody over with passion, but that didn't work. They got caught. They got caught. Someone got caught. They got found out. Okay. Why? Why does this keep coming up? It doesn't matter what deck of cards I use, collective. What's going on? This is the tea. You want to know. Okay. History tea. Let's go. The 5 of Swords. Someone came out defeated. They tried to do something and it didn't work. They thought they could outsmart you. They thought that they could catch you through passion. They thought for sure if they gave you crumbs, like if they just made minimal action, that it would make you like long for them. Like you would just be sitting there like, oh my God, I missed my opportunity with this. And the queen and collectives over here like, bro, I'm stable. Like, I'm good. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I have plenty of options, but like, I don't even need those options. Like, I don't even need those options. Like, I'm good. I'm good. Like, I'm good on my own shit, right? Yeah. So yeah, she saw it. She's like, I'm holding on. Like, I'm like up here in this tower, but like, I'm good, I guess. At least it's my tower, right? At least it's my fortress. At least nobody's bothering me. I can see the sun and I'm happy. I ain't locked up. Things are coming my way. For many people, they may not be victorious. They were trying to abandon. They may have tried to abandon collective. They may try to make them feel like they're abandoned, and that backfired. That didn't work out the way that they thought. You can't try to emotionally manipulate the queen of the queen of chalices, bro. Not possible. You're gonna be looking like a fool, sitting there shaking back and forth. You're gonna need to go to the therapist after that shit. You're gonna have to get yourself some healing. Cause you're gonna be blown away. You didn't get the wish and dream that you wanted. You didn't get that. Yeah. What dropped here? The Lovers and the Ten of Wands in reverse. You didn't do the work. Didn't do the work needed. Okay. But what is this though? What is this sneak? Oh, didn't make a decision. Didn't want to give up a past lover. Someone didn't want to give up a past lover. Someone thought that they could juggle both. Joke's on you, guys. Hold on one second. Woo! Can't run the same old game that you used to, I guess, people. Can't. They thought they could have both, but they couldn't. They may have shot themselves in the foot. Yeah. They maybe didn't think before they acted. Yeah. And they acted. They did something, or they acted and they said something, and it wasn't being honest. And now they're sitting here like, fuck. Normally this is like fighting other people, but they're over here fighting themselves because they lied about it. When they could have just been honest. Damn. Sounds familiar. Sounds like every dude I ever fucking let. And actually, like, friendships with women and things like this too, even, like, I don't like when people lie because they think it's protecting somebody's feelings, but they're actually hurting somebody else's feelings, you know? Like, at what rate are you lying to protect one person's feelings, and is that action hurting somebody else's feelings, right? Are you completely clueless, right? Like, honesty is the only policy. Yeah. It's the only thing that keeps the lovers together. But this somebody is still hanging on, okay? Someone's choosing to hang on to this other lover because they believe that it is bringing them happiness, something like this, but they're gonna end up by themselves. End up by themselves. But that's okay. I mean, there could still be wish fulfillment, but it's not gonna be emotional fulfillment, okay? Again, the Queen of Cups in reverse. And the Page of Wands. And yeah, it may take a while before they can find or regain passion again. Something that makes them happy. For many For many, this other person is in mental torture because they underestimated the ability of collective's ability to rebirth. Yeah. They thought that they were going to be dying without them, that they would need them. Call them in to the rescue for justice, defense, but they're not. Something someone said or did is keeping them in this mental construct now. Because they're not ready to rebirth. They're not ready to rebirth. That's why death is upside down. For many, okay, fuck you guys. It's fucking whack. Okay, for many, they could try to come back in after all of this just to try to save themselves, number one. Number two, sick fuck, like literally mentally twisted people. They did actually try to unalive you and make you go crazy. Maybe they still are trying to unalive you. Another person. Could be Sagittarius and Scorpio, doesn't have to be. There is a Libra involved. And a Pisces. They can't stop thinking about you though. They can't stop thinking about you, and even though, like, that's what I'm saying is, like, this is twisted, like, they want to still, like, be your lover. They want to still have this passion with you. They want to protect you. Somehow they know the ability to come into, like, union with you is not a thing. Or for many of you guys, like, this person is a temporary person. Like, it's not somebody that's gonna be willing to commit. It's just maybe be enough to throw you off your path for your actual lover, just to fuck with your trajectory, to fuck with your offering from the universe. Yeah, don't be distracted by too many options. Maintain your balance, collective. Focus on what your wish and your dream is, okay? Focus on who and what that looks like to be working with you, right? Focus on this offering, this physical offering. Yeah, don't focus on a missed opportunity. Okay, this person can't stop thinking about it. That's what's going on. They can't stop thinking about it. They can't stop thinking about it. They maybe will come to you begging. What do they have to do? They'll do anything. For many of you, they could have been, if it was a man, he could have been with another man. Could be gay. Or could like to be with trannies. But they're not. But you're not like their dream. You're not like their dream or their wish. They just can't stop thinking about you. They just... Why? The devil. The Page of Cups. Because someone else, because their other lover is trying to get a spell. She's trying to make them come in and do the work to get the spell. To prevent you from getting your future, what you've been waiting for. So watch out. They may be trying to send somebody in with this type of energy. Luckily, I don't think that it's going to hurt you guys, because you guys literally, look at this. Collective is divinely protected, right? What is meant for them is meant for them. Look at this. This is divine union. This is divine timing. This is being protected. Protected from angels, from ancestors, from divine. Yeah, these other people, they can't stop thinking about collective. They can't get collective off their mind. Collective already probably cut them off due to third-party situations. That can be people, that can be addictions, that can be too much work. Yeah, because they didn't offer enough love, enough strength, forgiveness. They weren't, because they never viewed the Empress as the Empress. They viewed her as less than them, who is less than a fool. This karmic situation has been succubusing for money, for wealth, some generational wealth. Many could have forged documents. Forged documents, policies. They still could try to be, they may have tried to set up and it didn't work. But something like it ain't over till it's over, right? Like the music stopped. Hold on. Yeah, again, Four of Cups in reverse. Let's think about that for a second. Hold on 1 second. Okay, guys, this is like another sign, right? This is like another sign or understanding, right? The power, someone got pulled. Someone, look, the power cord was pulled out, which is super weird. So someone got their power cord like yanked right out. For many of you guys also, I think it's important, like, you know, we can't like cut cords necessarily, right? If we're connected. And as we as we end soul contracts, we can do that. But if there is somebody that is energetically still really attached, still feels really attached in your energy, then, you know, you can just do some like maybe every day, do like a cleansing and cutting, releasing that energy, you know, say I release this energy from this person, you know, kind of just cleanse yourself of that energy daily. Something I should be doing more often, yeah. I mean, I'm doing it like energetically, but then I think like after I do it, then there's just so much that's always coming back in my mind, yeah. And I can't help but think about all these things, yeah. Oh, because I like to give myself more work to do, maybe, I don't know. Because it's so common for like the way that the human brain has been programmed, right? The way that everything has been being programmed for so long. We have to learn that we're reprogramming, right? We're writing new programs, we're learning new things, we're getting new upgrades, and the way that systems and things were done before are not going to be the same as they were, right? What may have made sense at one point in time now doesn't, you know, but where we are seeing certain things, like even in political and like different types of things, we're beginning to see like, what the fuck? Like, why did nobody question this before? Like, wait, what? Is this actually, really? Really? Wait, we've been this far asleep for this long? You know, and it's this interesting, like, this is this energy. This is what I'm feeling so much. Okay, guys? Drink lots of water. Yes, you want me to get another deck. What deck? This one? This one? This one? Okay. Let's see what they have to say. Maybe they had enough of that deck. Maybe the art or something. Yeah. Queen of Cups. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles. 5 of Cups. Okay. In order to reach this 10 of Pentacles, right? In order to, for some also, for some, you could have lost a family member, could be losing a family member, okay? For some, what you may be realizing is that when a family member actually passed, that there was some type of money, some type of wealth. There could have been a house, a business, some type of asset or something like this, okay? And they try to make you, they try to make it seem like you were mentally or emotionally unstable to be able to get it. And they've been just collecting on it. Could be a Leo. They're having to walk away from a lot of things. They're gonna have to put in work. They're gonna have to pay. I don't know, guys. Yeah, this is definitely somebody close. Somebody from your past, maybe somebody from your family. Someone that you consider family, that you considered safe, that you considered like stable, okay? For some, this can be an Aries, Leo. I'm seeing water signs, air signs, earth signs. They tried to keep you like asleep or sedated to miss these opportunities. Actually, they came in and took opportunities that were supposed to be yours, your foundation, and sat there trying to make you like you're crazy. But mama didn't raise no fool. Now, fooled you all. That's like what this is. This is like the energy. Okay. Fooled you all. Okay. For some, I think that they think that like for many, I think that they mistake like your passion or your expression, your kindness for weakness. They thought that you could get, they thought that you could get distracted by that. They thought that they would be able to manipulate that. They thought that they thought that they could cause a heartache that would be able to manipulate that would force you either into this devastation or to create something to basically transmute the energy. And what's happening here, okay, to just be clear, those aren't our demons, collective. That's not my I ain't fucking rowing your boat, not my circus, not my monkeys, not my job. Just because I'm a master demon slayer don't mean you can bring your demons over here and like while you go and party and let me deal with them like that. I'm not babysitting fucking demons. I'm not fighting your demons for you while you go entertain them. Like, nah. I'm not gonna be the one that moves you to safety. Fuck you. That you've been using my safety and my security, and now you're worried about how you're gonna get wherever you gotta go. when you've literally been taking theirs and treating them like a fool, like they're fucking psychotic, like they don't know what they're talking about, like they missed something. Well, they didn't miss something. They're coming in with this emperor energy to rule empires. What does the emperor do? Rules the empire, okay? Yeah. Six of Cups, somebody from the past, something, family, somebody from the past, okay? Somebody that you thought walked away, that you thought was gone for sure. There is going to be an ability or something, reciprocity, right? Equal give and take. What I'm getting also is, for some of you, something was actually left. A family member left something. A lot, actually, for you. A lot. For you and somebody else. And this other person decided to hold on to it all for themselves and not tell you about it, and they thought that they got away with it. They thought that they could just keep you fucking quiet and nobody would ever know. That didn't work out for them. And now they're going nowhere fast. The wheel of fate is here for them. For some, you guys, there is some people, this is pretty heavy, there is some people, some maybe warlock, something like this, is putting out death spells. And that is gonna return, okay? If you guys were trying to put out, do sex magic or put some type of diseases or something like that, it's going to come back times 10. Trying to take away collective's happiness. You're gonna find, wow, okay. Every spell, everything that they tried to do, to take your love away, to take your sanity, to take your money, to take your this, your peace, everything. Everything. It's gonna come back. You're unbreakable, right? This isn't your first rodeo, collective. This is not your first rodeo. You are used to flipping empires, okay? You've literally been waiting for this. You've been out here, you've been waiting for these fucking fools. You've been waiting for these fools. They've been driving me crazy because they don't have the capacity. They're about to lose everything. Stability. Just pulling it right out from under them. They're going to have nowhere to go. Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. They're just like karma. Fate is just fucking catching up. Okay, guys. So, don't shoot the messenger. Don't put out crazy spells on people, especially death spells. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Again, if you guys are using black magic or weird shit like that, like, please, you can just remove yourself from my channel. Like, we don't entertain that type of shit over here. We work with love and light and high vibrational frequency. Yeah, we are warriors. We are spiritual warriors over here. We don't need to entertain any of that dumb shit. Yeah. We are the victorious knights that return from all of these fucking wars, bro. We're just here. We're just here to raise the consciousness again. Like, hey, bro, remember that last war? Yeah. We were like kids. It's like what it is, dude. It's like, whose fucking head are we gonna have to cut off this time? For some, who's nuts? You shouldn't be trying to fuck with people doing weird, again, this could be some weird sex cult, sex magic. Yeah. Some shit that's been hiding for a long time. It's been a long time coming. Shouldn't have left you. Without a dope beat, step two. Two of Wands. You're gonna be finding there's a new path. New path for you, but you ain't. Okay, for some, they tried to control, they tried to manipulate this. A lot of people were actually working together to do it. To ruin your fucking happiness? That's rude, you guys. It's fucking rude, yeah. But the secret is out, the illusions are out, and these people have been had, and where they were trying to not be so happy, where they thought that they were celebrating a little bit too soon. Damn. Ain't that some shit? So they're gonna be losing a lot of things in threes. In threes, okay? So this is people, they say like bad things happen in threes. This is like people, also things. For many, maybe lovers. Okay, yeah. Lovers, single, not healing, okay? Oh, so for many that have multiple lovers, you guys, not healing, you may have actually contracted something. The Judgment in reverse with death. Where they try to do some type of magic to wish upon something, to try to maybe give like an STD or an STI. They tried to do this. And that shit just came right back. They don't realize who collective is. This shit keeps backfiring. It just keeps backfiring. It just keeps backfiring. They don't know if you're divinely guided and protected. It's like deflected, yeah. It's like literally, you can't, like, there's nothing you can do to them. Okay, there's something. They're gonna try. They're gonna try, collective, okay? But you're gonna know, because you're gonna know when this comes in, because it's just gonna be work. It's gonna be work that you don't want to do. It's gonna be people that are talking about other people. It's gonna be someone that wants to kind of argue about dumb shit, you know, this and that, point the blame, like doesn't want to take accountability, like isn't apologizing, but just kind of like taking space, bro. Just like causing mental construct. This is actually part of the prevention from union, and so anybody that's actually preventing union from the collective, you guys are, that's like, we got a lot of higher power working on our teams right now, guys. We got the whole galactic, we got the whole universe like wanting love to win, and you guys are out here trying to do spells. You think your dumb little fucking new beginner ass spell work is gonna do some shit? They're laughing. They're laughing at your fucking stupidity, at your ignorance. You thought that you were being deceptive. You guys thought that you were hiding. You thought that there was something in secret. No. Everybody knows, as a matter of fact. Okay. Everybody knows everything, okay. That's why you shouldn't do things. That's why you shouldn't do bad things. People, let this be a lesson to you. If you're not doing anything wrong, then you're good. You're gonna get cha-ching. You're gonna get cashed out, okay? You're gonna get that happy ending. You're like, hey, look, I put in the work, bro. I put in the work. Let me get that happy ending. Yeah, because you didn't settle. But there was a lot of tests. Okay, it's like contestants, they're saying. A lot of contestants were turned down. I don't know why. They think it's so funny. They're turned down or eliminated. Um, the audacity, the sheer audacity is hilarious. It's like a joke. You're like a galactic fucking joke. And some of y'all are on a much higher trial than you realized. You thought it doesn't even have to be Judgy Sunday. There is higher powers that are up there judging you on your ethics, on your work ethics. Now, this is like something that happens, okay, so in really high-end companies and corporations and stuff like this, they have like different things of like ways that they test people, right? Before they want to go in and make like an investment or hiring people or whatever, right? And they have this way that they test people. And there's just like different ways. Sometimes they see like how they eat, how they talk to people. Many of them give them this opportunity to betray, to make the conscious choice to betray their lover. And what it shows basically is that if this person would betray the person that is their support system, that loves them the most, if they would betray their spouse, if they would hide and lie and betray their spouse, that they would do that, that they would manipulate or hide or lie or trade. And so it's interesting, just like chess, business tactic. Can see, is it a good investment or not? Apparently not. Apparently not. And so sometimes you got to remember, it doesn't matter how long you've known somebody or who they are to you. Okay, they're saying this, like, just because people are your blood family or relative in this lifetime doesn't mean, you know, they're on your soul dream team. Like, they're here, many are here to just keep teaching you these lessons that you didn't learn yet. Okay, know the difference of, is this person my soul family on my soul guided path? Like, am I, like, is this karmic balance, right? Am I, you know, be willing to say, okay, did I do something wrong? Be willing to let things go when they're not good, right? When you're not, it's like when it's not, when the love is not being served, you're gonna have to go somewhere else. Otherwise, you're gonna starve. You're gonna starve, baby. I ain't trying to be hungry. I ain't trying to be sad and hungry like this. No, thank you. I'm good. I don't want to be like that. Yeah. Empress. The Empress energy. We can create anything. Anything from anything, right? We understand that by having the correct ideas, the correct people, the correct support system, that you can grow these ideas. You can develop these better things. But it's a choice, yeah. For many, they chose wrong. Okay, for many, they bet against collective. And they are suffering a much higher judgment right now. Yeah. And where they thought that they could have secrets and lies, they didn't realize you can't pull one over on divinity like the divine. The divine comedy, that's why they're laughing. Because they think a bunch of you are like earth people are just a bunch of fucking busters, essentially. They're just like, what the fuck? Are you that dumb? Like, you didn't get the lesson yet? Seriously? Come on, you guys. You were supposed to be badass. What you down there doing? For some, you guys actually chose to okay, this is sad. For some, they actually chose these third parties or these other addictions or emotionally unavailable spaces, and because that was their choice to be in this lower vibrational frequency, that is where they remain. Yeah. 5 of Swords in reverse. 7 of Swords in reverse. Oh. And they may only find that the things that are coming to them now, the way that they may have treated collective is now coming back to them. It's now coming back to them. For many, this isn't a good energy. Like, I'm feeling really sick to my stomach. They were trying to do many things not nice. For every action, there's an equal, opposite, or sometimes more powerful reaction. Okay? Make sure you keep your thoughts and your intentions clear, collective. Know that they are out here trying to fuck with our thoughts, and they are out here trying to keep us in a sad, emotional state. Okay? They don't realize that you guys are light warriors. This isn't your first rodeo, bitch. You're just here to choose the righteous ones, right? We're just here to find the righteous ones that are on the same path. So, okay, collective. Yeah. For some people may, some of the justice, they may have put like sickness spells. For some, they can be losing a child. But there is some type of judgment. This is law, so this is like court. This is not just a divine judgment. There's also like some type of judgment that's happening on an actual real deal. And it's how people are choosing, okay? Imagine, guys, imagine collective, like imagine that how we choose to perceive things, how we choose to write these beautiful stories, right? I don't know why someone would want to write somebody out to try to take their beautiful part instead of seeing the beauty that each thing has to add to it. I can't quite understand that. As a creator, as creation that creates, I can't quite understand the full destroyer aspect. Even in the state of Kalima, like, she's not devouring men, she's devouring demons, she's devouring false information. She's removing the veil. And where there wasn't equal reciprocity, it will be being taken. It will be, yeah, this is like divine, it's like divine jurisdiction. I don't know how else to say it. How else do you want me to say it? Yeah. You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. What type of empires have you been building? And this isn't just, this is like through time. Like, I'm getting like through lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes, like these people have tried to fucking take you off your mission. Lifetimes after lifetimes, they've literally tried to create this missed opportunity. Interesting. They're not going to. They're not going to be able to do it this time. There's too much divine guidance. There's too much. You can't. Okay? For some, they may be feeling abandoned. They may not be feeling the love anymore. Where there may have been a fight or need to fight, that's not bringing happiness anymore. They're feeling really alone. Someone's retracted the energy and they're feeling really alone. Yeah. They fucked up. And they're trying to figure out how to fucking make up a good story? A good cover-up? Or what? What is this? They're trying to avoid it. They're trying to avoid it. But they're not going to be able to. Excuse me. Excuse me. Energy, emotions is energy in motion, right? Energy needs somewhere to go. So if you're feeling this animosity, if you're lying and hiding something, right? It's staying. When you're lying, especially to someone that you care for, it becomes dis-ease. It starts to become sickness in your actual body. Because your cells are trying to store it. Yeah. That's why it's important sometimes that we share our story, right? That's why it's important to share a story. Don't make up fucking crazy stories, you know? I mean, like, but, you know, yeah. You have the option to end your story, to end that old story and to make a new story how you want it at any point in time. Stop waiting for something or someone, for a time to be right or okay to do what you feel you should do, like what you feel innately called to do. Does that make sense? Yeah. Because that's when the lovers actually come into union, is when they understand, like, all of this extra work was not even needed. Because energy, that's why they're saying we're a bunch of fucking busters. Because they can send all this extra love frequency and we're still over here fucking, like, we're still over here doing like telenovela shit, you know? Like, they can literally send us all of the love in the fucking universe. Like, they're like, how much more can we give you? We just dropped it in your lap, pretty much. Like, what do you? So for waiting, for knowing the worth, okay, for collective actually knowing their worth and waiting and saying, no, you know what, I have these standards, right? Yeah, I'll fight, I'll restart my story as many times as I need to. I don't care if you guys think that keeps me mentally trapped in my own something I created for myself. I'm cool. I'm good with that. I'm emotionally stable. I'm good with that. I don't have anything I'm hiding. I don't need to hide anything. For some, there is something that's been hiding, okay? For many, they're hiding another family. So am I getting that right? Fucking, are you guys for real? Nobody can be working that much. Nobody can be that busy, they're saying. Unless they're trying to take care of more than they need to take care of. Okay, for some of you guys, you're going to find out that that's why somebody wasn't willing to make a commitment, because they were already committed to somebody else. Okay. So why would you, I don't understand. Why would you guys, because they like to entertain both ideas or what? For some, there's some weird shit. Like for some, there is this exterior, like third party that really thinks, they can be trying to siphon the energy. Yeah. This third party trying to siphon this energy. Look. They could have been working really hard to try to create some big, like, elaborate party or something like this, some setup where they were trying to fuck collective up, and you just derailed the situation. Everything that they're trying to do isn't working. You guys, what is this weird feeling? Okay. It's like the ick. It's like, ugh. Like, what is wrong with these people? Like, so there's a lot of people exteriorly. It's not just this one person. This is like groups of people. Groups of people. They were trying to create this elaborate thing. They thought that you would fall for it. They thought that you would fall for the sex magic. You didn't. You sent them packing. Nope, thanks. I'm good. Death and rebirth. I'll get it somewhere else. I found another supplier, actually. I'm good. Thanks. I'm good on your demon shit. I don't need to think about that. I already know. Okay, for many, again, there's this, this could be an older fire sign woman. Also older earth sign, okay? But I'm really getting strong Leo, Aries energy, okay? Okay. Any more messages we need to say? This is such weird messages, but let's go. Family, again, 10 of Pentacles, okay. Something about the family or the wealth. You guys really need this to come out. This is what you have me here to channel. Okay, there's a big fight. People trying to take things away that didn't belong to them. They tried to distract, okay? Yeah. They tried to distract. They tried to actually put it off by saying that the people that you associated with were of a certain type of caliber. That you weren't mentally, physically or mentally well or stable to be able to receive this money? No, they just forged that. Okay. Don't trust people just because they're part of your family. Let this be, and people that you think are your family, that you think are like really close friends or family, like, messages, Queen of Cups. For many, you already knew. You already knew this was coming. People are arguing. There's a lot. Okay. There's a big fight. And yeah, somebody took some stuff that wasn't theirs. And there may be, they actually have like higher level, like where they thought that they were going to get away with something because they knew somebody in somewhere, that they thought that they had a higher level person. So like, let's say, okay, so like, let's say they're forging like documents or something like this. And it's like, so they have to have like multiple people that are high levels and multiple areas that are all taking action. They're hoping to take you down. They didn't realize you're divinely protected. They don't realize that you basically rule heavenly empires. They don't understand the spiritual ranking. For many, your ancestors could be actually kicking some ass. Yeah, something was displaced, and people are going to apologize. People are going to lose a lot of things. They are going to be lose a lot of, yeah. These people, everything that they were trying to do to you or that they have done to collective, taking them out, abandoning them, maybe taking their house, their stability, the whatever, like fucking up their work, their business, their love, everything. Like it's coming back. Like this is higher divine judgment. Whoever they fuck with is basically like, you rule spiritual empires. Something like this. And their fortune ain't looking so fucking good. They're trying to swap, like destiny swap. They're basically trying to do like a destiny swap. Because you had put in all of the, because collective had already put in all of the hard work. They're trying to do a destiny swap. And they're trying to fucking take some shit out. You guys, what are you guys doing? Well, the people that were, the good news is the people that were up to no good, okay, can be some fire signs. Doesn't have to be. But yeah, they were doing some weird stuff, like sex magic, some weird shit, some weird fucking shit, you guys. And that's good. Like, that's all coming to an end. They're all about to be found out. And actually, they're all about to, they're all going to be telling on each other. They are going to be the end or the downfall to each other because they're all that selfish and they all think they know better on what to do or how they should have dealt with this. Okay, for some, the end of the situation is over and your wish fulfillment is coming in. Someone is coming actually to offer you beautiful, happy ending. Amazing. After all of this bullshit. Great. Oh, they just had to like clear some paths. They just had to like make sure to take some people down or what? Yeah, okay. Good to know. Good to know. So they're basically just turning them all against each other. I don't know how to, is that the right? Yeah? Turning them loose on each other. Turn them loose. Let them go. The intention is going to show everything. Where your heart is and where your intention is shows everything. So where does that resonate? What frequency or vibrational resonance are you at? What is your intention? You guys, stay at a good, positive, loving intention, playful intention of love. use this beautiful energy that's coming in and feel happy, feel love, feel playful. Let the inner child be colorful or whatever, you know? Because there's so much beautiful, like so much love, so much loving energy that's here. But it doesn't matter. All these people can try to prevent it all they want. You can't prevent what's meant. You're going to get divinely rewarded. Collected because you've done your work. Because you're pure of heart. Like, I want to cry when I see what they've been doing. To have to see as you see. To have to see as you see is heartbreaking. To have to feel as you feel, they don't understand how you can do that and still have any love for anybody. It's hard. It's hard. But I'm grateful for every day. I'm just grateful for every day. So I say what I'm grateful for, the sun. Every day I get to see the sun. I think, okay, a new day. Thank you. Universe, source, creator, thank you for always shining regardless, for illuminating the darkness, for making people feel good, for bringing something out, for maybe making them sweat, whatever, you know? Yeah. Be more like the sun or the moon. Don't give a fuck. Just keep shining, everybody. Just keep shining. Know that there's always going to be people, no matter what you do, whether you're good or bad, there's always going to be people that are trying to do fucked up shit. It's your choice to entertain it or not, okay? But karmatically speaking, like justice, I feel like I'm really sick. Yeah, justice will be, justice will be served to some of these people. I don't know. Yeah. I don't want to share all that. It's too intense. Thank you. Yeah, I'll hold it. I'll keep it to I'll keep that to myself. Anything else positive for the collective that you guys want to share? Tell the truth. Always be honest. Honesty is the best policy. What a beautiful message to go out on that. That's what fucks everything up, is when you're not honest. Authentic. Be truthful. Always be impeccable with your words. You know, that's the number one, the first agreement of the 4 agreements. Always be impeccable with your word. Don't talk about it, be about it. Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave you here. I'm gonna go tune in. I'm gonna do a nice meditation because this feels like I'm gonna make a bath. I don't even know. Smoochy boochies. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this happy, playful energy that's coming from it, and whatever comes to whoever did whatever, it's not my problem. I can't think about it. I'm gonna stay in a positive space. You know? Stay in your own little protective space if you must. For some, that's just necessary. I don't want to see all this stuff. I don't want to see what's going to happen. After feeling some of the stuff that they were putting out there, send blessings, okay? Just pray. Send blessings and love and light. Bless and forgive all of those that you feel we're doing these things. Their soul might need your blessing, your prayer. I send love. As always, infinite blessings, love, and light. You guys, don't just use the golden rule, you know? If you don't want someone to do that to you, don't do it to someone else. If it doesn't feel good to you, it probably doesn't feel good to other people either. So maybe don't do that. Just as a base lesson. Okay, guys? As always, infinite blessings, love, and light. Ciao from y'all.